Hey guys, what's up? My name is Emily Hood. Welcome back here to FHNtoday TV on the Hood Report. On this week's episode, we will be looking into the World Series, Kanye West's new album, and the assassination of an ISIS leader. The Washington Nationals will force a Game 7 in the World Series after a do-or-die win in Game 6 last night. The Astros had the opportunity to secure a World Series title last night as they took a 3-2 lead in the series after a commanding 7-1 victory in Game 5. This would be their second World Series title in 3 years. To go up 3-2, they won all 3 games in Washington after losing their first 2 games at home. Offense was the biggest problem for the Nationals, where throughout games 3 through 5 they only scored 3 runs. You know, I seem to remember a Game 7 comeback victory working for some other team this year. Just can't remember who. For our news story this week, President Trump and his team successfully completed the assassination of the leader of the Islamic State militant group, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. The leader was found in Syria's Idlib province, one of the last rebel strongholds in Syria. The Syrian government has been fighting to retake the province from the rebels in the recent months. At its peak, the Islamic State controlled territory across Syria, but has been gradually pushed out by Iraqi fighters who were supported by the U.S. Despite this military success, the U.S. intelligence committee does warn that the group could still have a significant influence in the region. And finally, in our pop culture story of this week, Kanye West's latest album, Jesus is King, has had some very mixed reviews as he has alienated some followers and attracted some new ones. West created a new gospel album that was inspired by his reconciliation with Christianity. West also currently leads a Christian rap group called Sunday Service, which performs every Sunday. The reactions to the album have been very different, with gospel artists like Erica Campbell praising his work and hoping that it inspires young people who want to make gospel music but, quote, fear it isn't cool enough. Others criticize it because they say it lacks the story of what inspired West to return to Christianity in the first place. To listen to the album yourself, it can be found on Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal. Thank you all so much for tuning into this week's episode of The Hood Report, and I hope you guys stick around here on FHNtoday TV and check out tomorrow's episode of Food Frenzy with Louis Primo and Tom Jameson, and then come around on Friday to watch 2 Minute Drill, our show about FHN sports hosted by Cole Sherman. I hope you all have a great week.